it in my time. Remember old Tully kept a collection?
Nah, that's not how it went. Quack was giving him 2 pennies each for a study. Tully really got hacking, he could make more than we were getting paid.
That's the last of them.
There'll be more tomorrow. I'm starting to think they're the lucky ones.
Lucky, eh? Some of these gloomers bite off their tongues to make it stop. Some push in their eyes or their ears. Luck wants nothing to do with this city.
The old chapel on Morningside. The court of the Queen of Beggars. I'll take this.
It's a lonely night.
It's the best kind.
Garrett. You walk a path few would wish.
That's the only one I know.
Quite. You know what they say about me?
That you know everything that happens in this city.
Not everything. Just the important things. What brings you here? Seeking my counsel?
A year ago, I was at the Northcrest Mansion. Something went wrong. What happened to me? What happened to Aaron?
A year ago. Men who believed themselves to know best tried to control something they didn't fully understand for their own ends. The balance has shifted. We can all feel it.
That's your answer.
When my beggars found you, after the accident, they thought you were dead. But you were not dead. So we healed your broken body and brought you from the city to keep you safe while we waited. But then, just after the gloom started, something began to wake you. It was time for you to return home. This city grows sick. It will tell you all in time, if you choose to listen. Careful, Garrett. There are worse things in the shadows than you. Silence becomes you, Garrett. But speak freely. How wonderful. Please drink with me. You seem to want something. What troubles you? I'll be here if you need me.
Sirs, we've been hauling corpses since dawn. We just want this day to be done.
Did you hear this lazy guttershite? Consider yourself lucky you're pulling that card and not in it! Now move!
I've had my fill of cart rides. I'll find my own way in.
End up a rat show if I'm not careful. As good as it gets. Tough times. Ah. "10 years, I can make captain." Forget the gloom. If I catch the foundryman's droop. What's next?
They call that work? Keep that friggin' dog quiet and wake me when shift's done, will you?
How can you sleep in a place like this? And the General's here too, grinding his teeth and his frigging leg.
Watch and learn.
Garrett.
Aaron. Am I sick?
Here comes one more for the Knacker's yard. The General will want this lot seen to before last bell.
Look at this. The highborn in with the lowlifes. I wonder what he's got.
Gone out here, sloop for brains.
We carted him gentle as we could. You are...
I'd like to meet the Baron. Shake his hand.
The furnace is the hardest worker here. Sure, I stashed it up here. Crap! I'll never find it again in this murk. Oh! Rourke's teeth! If it's not the corpses, it's these oversized bloody puppets. I'll end up being rowed out to more like this. Come on. Somebody disrespect the lockdown.
Mannequins.
Where could
Like
it
if you're
be?
looking for a body. But not this kind.
Ah, it hurts. I think I looked here already. You can smell the river from here. All this soot and dust isn't helping. Doesn't feel safe on the streets. These mannequins are putting the fog up me.
You
Feel
know,
like I'm
you
being
sordid
watched.
Bastard. Better you than me. Read Jenny's tears.
And the nag she rode on.
This wouldn't pass for respect in a slaughterhouse. Poor old Cornelius must already be on the line. The best way to follow Cornelius is to put my life on the line.
Done this before, then. Must go green on their first date. On the second, won't come back.
Used to dump bodies over the city wall. Until the stinking disease was worse than the gloom itself. 100 crows to every man there was. And the flies.
Oh, yeah? We were told to torch them at the sides of the streets in the quarter. But after the Candlemaker's place went up too, had to make it a crime. Poor old Blowmore.
You two would be rich men if you were paid to friggin' talk. Less chatter, eh?
All I need is one good opportunity.
Doesn't feel safe on the streets.
Rourke's teeth! If it's not the corpses, it's these oversized bloody puppets. I'll end up being rowed out to Moira at this rate. Gods to grave holes. Where could it be?
You go, you sorry bastard!
Mannequins.
Better you
I
than
came
me.
here looking for a body. Not this kind.
And the next you go on.
I think it's up here already.
This wouldn't pass for respect in a slaughterhouse. Poor old Cornelius must already be on the line. The best way to follow Cornelius is to put my life on the line.
Done this before, then. Must go green on their first day. On the second, they don't come back.
Used to dump bodies over the city wall. Until the stinking disease was worse than the gloom itself. 100 crows to every man there was. And the flies.
Oh, yeah? We were told to torch them at the sides of the streets in the quarter. But after the Candlemaker's place went up too, had to make it a crime.
It hurts.
A little higher and I could reach those hooks.
Suppose the gloom's still in them? The bodies. What's it doing to us?
Think you're better off on the street stuffed with coughing ragbags and commons? Break's over. Let's get the line running again.
I wonder if a building can be condemned twice. I watch you making a good case for it here.
Streets aren't quiet anymore.
Yeah, just like shooting deer back at the estate.
It's time to get off. I prefer being a moving target.
Oh, at last. The poor are good for something. I'm getting sick, I know it.
Oh, hold still.
Gods to ravens. Bullseye. rats everywhere.
Somebody's there, there's no use hiding.
Can't believe I didn't find him.
Eddie
Reese
Dobbs.
gets on everything.
Eddie
Hunter extraordinaire. Hunter extraordinaire. Should have been born a sir. Should have been born a sir, not a servant.
We've taken more than 100 dead each day this last week.
Got to say, the Gloom's flushed more shit out of the city than the Watch ever could.
And the rich are starting to drop now too. The General will be pleased with all the cleaning up we've been doing.
Cleaning up. Right you are, sir.
Good man. I'm sure those of us who do their jobs well and without question will be justly rewarded. Severe gouging of the eyes and ears, self-inflicted. Contusions around throat. We'll be all right. Cream floats to the top. Extensive cuts to wrists, I'll assume self-inflicted.
One's dead as much as the next. I wouldn't say.
It's tiresome, but recording the cause of death can help us to assess the spread of the sickness.
I see Dobbs has stuck a few of them with crossbow bolts. You recording that too, sir?
Don't try to be clever, Watchman. It doesn't suit your face. Or your job. Get back to your duties, before I relieve you of them. We should have summered in Blackrook. Infected sores from injection abuse. Poppy milk, perhaps.
Like a tooth coming loose.
Give me a locked door, I'll show you an open one. I haven't seen this mechanism before, though. Must be a key to fit.